What is going on, guys? It's your boy Trey back with another video. This video we are doing Storm Shield Defense number 4. Storm Shield Defense number 4. Now there is 3 amplifiers that we can choose from, and there's only really 2 right answers. Right? Take a wild guess. Well, it is not this one. This one, there's not much we could do to defend. We could only really, if we were to do this one, we could only really defend right here, and that's not much to defend with, to be honest. So it's not a very good choice. Leaving, holy crap, that lag spike. Leaving only 2 other amplifiers to place. Now, the way you want to know by what amplifier to place down is how much room do you have to actually use defend and use trap tunnels. Over here, you actually low-key have plenty of room. This is more than enough room. Like, this is, if you were to do a whole trap tunnel here, it'd be extremely overkill. You have this up here, which you can do a bunch of traps to, which is also overkill. In Stonewood, at least early on, it's overkill. But you also have this one over here. Which is also really easy to defend. They can come up this way, however, most of the time, people just block this off, and they kind of just allow them to go this way, which works because they just go up here, and then you get wall launchers. You place wall launchers along this wall, and you get ramps in front of here, and then they basically just they get completely deterred from going that way, and they just go this way and this ramp right here. Now, in my personal opinion, you could choose either one. It's up to personal preference. However, this is a tutorial video, and I am supposed to be telling you guys which one is the best one to do. Right now, which one is the easiest to defend? Right here. Right now, the easiest one to defend, the side that's easiest to defend, is arguably this side. Arguably it's this side, because the way I have it built is they only go through there and then they beat on those walls over there. But over here is pretty easy too, because there's not much they can really do over there. And I just kind of sit in this tunnel and they kind of just get funneled right through there. So honestly, what I am going to do is I'm going to do this one, because I think this one's pretty easy to do. What the heck? So I'm going to install this amplifier, and I'm going to give you guys the amplifier tutorial. Alright, the amplifier defense tutorial. So first and foremost, you just get here, you do that, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And then come up here, you place these, you go boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. And then you come up here. Boom, 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 boom. Now you can put ramps on the inside, but in my personal opinion, that is extremely overkill. And I'm not doing that. In Stonewood, especially. Now there is something. Let me actually go break all of this. Let's add this down. That is a perk, is you can now break all of this and get all your materials back. Very nice. And it's really satisfying too, when you break it all. It all just disappears. We'll see in a second. Is that it? Yep, that is it right there. No, it is not it. Okay, what are you connected to? This? No way this is actually counting. It's not. Okay, so where is it connected to? Here? There we go. And you just get all the materials back in your inventory. It's really nice. Alright. Next is you place these cones down. And then what you're going to do is you're going to edit the cones like this. Edit them just like that. And what this does is it adds an extra line of defense from the smashers that will try to smash your builds. And it's just extra defense for the husks that may get by. And then normally what you would do is you'd put like wall launchers here. Some people put tar traps, some people put wall launchers, some people put floor launchers, and then they'll put a thing up there. So they'll put like wall launchers and a floor launcher, and then they'll put a ramp up like that. And then if you have the knockback strength up on the floor launcher, it'll basically knock them up here and they'll go far back, like they'll go all the way back there. I'm not that advanced, so I'm not doing that. But I am just placing these down just to kind of show you guys what it looks like right now. I believe V is supposed to be what I used to upgrade. That is right. That is what I always used as V. I never used H. Yeah, see, that muscle memory kind of comes back, and I remember what keybinds I used to have. I'd like to change that, but not right now. Now, the next part, I think, yep. We do that. Boom. You go out here. Is it 2 or 3? I want to say it's 2. And then is that it? It's basically a lobber shield. It's supposed to be like a lobber shield. That's the point of these. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I truthfully don't know if I'm doing this right. You guys honestly, truthfully, could probably find a better tutorial on this, but yeah, and then you can put a cone up here, and then yeah, I think this is how it's supposed to be. I don't exactly remember. I will definitely have to. I'll definitely have to take a look and see, but it's something like this. It's definitely something like that. All right. Can I get that? No, I can't. Okay. Can I get that? No. Okay. So how I'm gonna do these trap tunnels? I actually hate that this is here. Oh, I can get that. Okay. Can I get this? I could break it. Okay. All right. Boom. So what you would do is you put a wall launcher here. You probably put some wall darts here. You put a wall launcher on that wall. You put some wall darts here. Or what you can do is you can put cannonball traps here and cannonball traps there, and then they can kind of just shoot between. But wall launchers are really kind of what you want to do. Because you're really focused. Like the reason why wall launchers are something that's so important is because you're focused on the smashers and the big bulky husks. The big fat guys. Those are the most concerning ones. They are the ones that are really hard to kill, and they're the ones that will basically really screw you up. They will really screw up your base and everything like that. So those are the ones that you're always focused on whenever you are trying to defend your base. This right here is the next one. Boom. Can I place a wall there? I can't. And then I want to place. I'll place this here. Yep, there we go. And then I'm gonna place that there. I'll place that there as well. Alright. And the reason why you like wall launchers and stuff also is because you should have traps all over top of where they spawn that will basically kill all the little husks or get them really low to where they walk in here and the poison gas traps basically kill them. And the only husks that really get by are the ones that basically don't die to the traps, like they avoid all the traps because the trap cooldowns, and they come in here and they kind of get cleaned up in here. So yeah, and the idea here, you put a bunch of wall dynamos on this middle wall, you put wall darts along the side over there, or cannonball traps, and you have a bunch of, I would say, gas traps here, and ceiling electric fields here, and maybe ceiling zappers here to finish off any of the bulky husks that made it by. You put gas traps here, you put gas traps here and here, and you put the ceiling drop traps, the tire drop traps right there. And that is it, really. Yeah, you can also put, let's see, I will say this too, you can put that there as well to make it harder for them to get by, but that is just a suggestion. You don't have to do that, but it is kind of smart to do. And then what you can do also, you can go through and upgrade all these traps as well. Kind of smart to do, but I will actually trap this up to show you guys. Oh, and I almost forgot, they can come from this side too for this amplifier, and they can come from this side. So there's multiple different sides that we have to defend.
I could kill a husk with that.
I actually almost forgot about that. That's cool. It'll all get defended. And also one more thing. Basically, once you have this amplifier down, they will always come from this side from now until Storm Shield Defense 10. Anytime that the husks attack this amplifier, and they will always attack from this side until you place that amplifier. And I do believe that you eventually do have to place this amplifier right there, but I'm not 100% certain. Not 100% certain. I don't really remember defending that one too much. But I do always remember defending this one, and actually struggling and losing a lot of Storm Shield defenses because I did not defend this one properly. Because I sucked at one point. Let's see. I do have some traps. Why am I lagging so bad, dude? I'm actually lagging quite badly. I don't know why. I might have to restart my game. I'm freezing up. Let's place those there. Oh. duct tape. Oh, craft duct tape, right? Oh, yeah, 5 reserves. Yeah, I don't like that. Alright. So that was just a little bit of traps that I placed down. I don't want to place too many down. Because I need some for another spot. Bro. Alright. I'm trying to remember where all they can spawn. I don't remember where all they can spawn over here. I'll be right back, actually. Alright, yeah, so I just actually looked at a reference map to figure out where all they can spawn from. So here, I remember defending it. Ooh, how did I do this? I want to say I kept this open. Oh, we could go get some more brick. Alright. That's a good. I think they only spawn over there. They might spawn up here. Okay, yeah, I figured it out. So they can come from up here, and they can come from that way. So
Wish I could.
Alright. Completed this side. For the most part, this is essentially gonna work. And also, I just kind of have to. This is also a test for me too, because I have no idea how the spawns are gonna be. So taking a look at how the spawns are gonna be can help me better figure out how to actually defend this better and develop a better, more like better trap tunnels. Here is also pretty simple and straightforward. You probably should do it like this. Just gonna trap it in metal like this to make it look better. And the reason why you do that is to basically force them to just go straight down the middle. Get wall launchers, put them on there.
Like what I see.
And husks will often take like the easiest path too, because it's just kind of how they are. Now what sometimes the husks might do is they might walk up this way. And what you can do is you can build something here for them if you want. I personally would not recommend it. I would honestly just recommend blocking off this entire area right here. They will go this way still, so actually, you know what I do? I want to test that. I want to test allowing them to go this way. What happens if I just build this in a way? That allows them to go this way. I've never tried this before because I've never been able to build like this with all this stuff here. So this could be new meta. I guess since it's on a ramp like that, I guess we could do that. I don't have full launchers. Alright, this is decent enough. I can just shoot the rest and see kind of where all they spawn in. Alright. I'm gonna defend now. Alright.
Here we go. Shield power increasing.
Amplifier A. South. 4 different waves.
Prepare
Alright.
for an attack from the south.
Oh, I forgot to do a lobber shield. I have wood. It's fine. I can do it. Ah, the smashers are here? Shoot. If I would have known there was gonna be smashers, I would have upgraded my builds. I don't know why I didn't. What the hell? Why did he spawn in right here? Dog, what? Why did he spawn?
Serious?
What the?
Sorry.
Okay, that's genuinely weird as hell. Yeah, as you guys can see, that's where they spawn in. Apparently the smasher will spawn in right here and just go for your build, so probably set up some traps here as well. That's super weird though, I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting that. Yeah, my trap's putting in work though. That's what I like to see. All you need is wooden floor spikes, bro. Oh, so they're trying to find their way around now. See, I couldn't get all the way up here. But that's another part of amplifiers expanding too, is you figure out new ways, because they'll come down this way. Hey buddy, I don't want you to die.
Another wave coming soon.
I don't need you alive.
Prepare for an attack from the west.
From the west. Alright, let's see where the... Okay, so they're all just right there. Just straight ahead. I want to see where they spawn in over on that side too. Yeah, I want to see how they funnel in as well. But ideally what you'd have is you'd have ceiling electric fields, like just literally above them all. Okay, so they're not even going that way. They're all going this way. Okay, yeah, that's... Okay, so they're not even... Oh, he's going that way. I don't know if he was going that way because I was standing there, and then he turned and went the other way. Okay, well. Can I get in here? And the wall darts can hit up to 3 tiles away, too. Yeah, get up, buddy.
You're the best.
I know. Yeah, ideally you'd have poison gas here as well, and you'd have ceiling drop traps, and they wouldn't even make it past this tile right here. In an ideal world. You could also have a wall or a foil launcher right here, and I guess launch them out that way too if you wanted to. If you wanted to have like a more fun build. There's definitely different ways you can have fun with traps. You don't have to just try to kill them all.
In the action. Another wave
In
coming
the
soon.
east, alright, bet.
Prepare for an attack from the east. Wish I could.
So let's see. So they all spawn. Okay. I don't know if this is how it always is gonna be.
Sorry.
But I see right now that they all spawn essentially over here. Oh, I don't like that they...
Can't.
Hold on. I don't like that. Alright. So we'll spawn up there. Will they walk this way? They walk here and then drop down here. It looks like. Yeah, but I got to that way. So I suspected. Alright. Shit, hold on. Yeah, I didn't place any traps over here. Alright, this one's gonna be a little bit more hands-on. Did he revive himself? What? He can do that? I had no idea he could do that. Yeah, it's Stonewood. It's fairly easy. I'm just trying to see where they're pathing. Mainly. Got lobbers. Yeah, they're mainly pathing through this way. And they're... Why are you beating on that wall for no reason?
Sorry. Wish I could. We have a break in the action. Another wave coming soon.
And then they're coming back this way
Prepare
again.
for an attack from the south.
Alright. So yeah, that's basically amplifier A on this side. And what you can do is you can also do that one, which is arguably easier to do because they can only come from two different ways, this way and that way. Arguably it's easier. It's the second amplifier you're going to place down anyway, and they'll still come from that way. And then I actually believe that they won't spawn on this side anymore once you place that amplifier down, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I think they can still spawn over there until that amplifier right there is placed. So, yeah. Just keep pushing. Yeah, you could even like expand your trap tunnels all the way out there, which is severely overkill. Like I always say, it's Stonewood, but it's really fun to build in Stonewood, and it gets even more fun, honestly, when you get to Canny Valley and Twine Peaks, bro. Plankerton too, honestly. It gets fun to use trap tunnels and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that down just to get them faster. Yeah, these wooden floor spikes are low-key doing a lot. It's kind of amazing how much they can do. Why are they beating on my wall? Just have them do that. They'll just randomly beat on walls for some reason.
Serious?
Because their pathing is weird. Yeah.
Way to go.
Really easy, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know it was a really long one, but it was a lot of building, a lot of planning. But I hope you guys enjoyed it regardless. If you did, smash that like button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.